Check, 1, 2. There we go. All right. All right, so we'll do it again. Amarillo by morning, up from and tone. Everything that I've got is just what I got on. When the sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. Literally learned that song this morning and recorded it. You know, I didn't do any recording of me playing or anything on camera. I just used B-roll stuff. Basically, the videos now, or the music that I put up now, and I've got another song in the can that I've got to put something together for. I might just put pictures up. I don't know. But they're basically stuff that I want to do to let the band hear so that, you know, they can listen to them, practice the songs, learn what I want to do. And then the stuff that we work out, I've actually started putting them on a different channel. See people jumping in and out. Haven't been live for a while. It's Thursday afternoon, and there's craziness in California. I don't want to talk too much about it because if you do, you get in trouble. Oh, and how many of you have gotten the email from YouTube telling you that you have to designate whether your channel is for kids or not? And I went and did that as soon as I got the email. But every time I go into my video editor, there's a banner up at the top that says by law that I have to do this. And I've gone in there 2 or 3 times or even more and looked, you know, and it's selected and everything. So I guess maybe the banner will eventually go away. When I went live, it had selected that the video was not intended for kids, was not meant for kids. I raised my chair up a little bit. I always loved that George Strait song, and I started off this morning, and I don't know any of it, but I was looking at Good Run of Bad Luck by Clint Black because I always liked that song. And this came up over on the sidebar in the suggested videos, and I said, oh, Amarillo by Morning. And I listened to it like 2 or 3 times in a row just to listen to it. It was really early this morning. And looked up the chords. And then figured out the fiddle. Did that and then did an octave thing to it and recorded it. You know, thanks to you guys that have liked the video and commented. I could have sang it a lot better. I know I could. I don't redo vocals too often or redo stuff. One or 2 takes. If I don't get it in 1 or 2 takes, I walk away from it. I could spend a lot more time on stuff, but I don't. So. We've been doing a lot more stuff that I could be using the acoustic on. Like that'll be a good one. We've been doing stuff like wake up to a sunny day and I'm loving anything. Stuff like that. That other Eddie Rabbit song. Well, the midnight headlights blind you on the rainy night, sleep breaking up and storming down, making no time. Gotta keep rolling. I find myself drawn more and more to the 90s country stuff. You know, and some old classic country stuff too, but that 90s country stuff. Blame it on my roots. I showed up in boots, ruined your black tie affair. I was the last one to know, the last one to show, the last one you thought you'd see there. Stuff like that. You know, we still do we got winners, we got losers, chain smokers and boozers, and we got lovers, we got fighters, early birds and all-nighters, and the girls next door dress up like movie stars. I love this part. Still doing stuff like that. Howdy, Kim. I've been up to my neck, working 6 days a week, wearing holes in the soles of the shoes of my feet. But thinking about getting away, since I don't know. There ain't no better time for Mexico. No shoes, no shirt, no problem. Stuff like that. But literally, there is hardly a day of the week anymore that we're not going to a doctor's appointment, a doctor's office, taking somebody somewhere. We try to practice 2 times a week, but that gets fouled up a lot of times with you know, you got appointments, and sometimes when you got to go to the doctor, it's like an hour away. Buckbuster, hello, how are you? Buck, didn't you move recently to a new place? How's it working out? I'm still subscribed to all you guys, Kim, Buck, anybody that's playing guitar, Rick. Maybe we'll see Rick show up. Said you can cut down on your meds now. Cool riff here. Watch this. Whoop. Well, my surgery was a year ago in December. In December 10th, it'll be a year. And my surgery was nothing compared to what my wife went through. I can show you. I don't know if you can see it. If you can see that. Now, it doesn't look like you can really see it, but anxiety from moving. Oh my, I know that'll make you anxious, won't it? Figuring out what to get rid of, what to keep. They say if you don't look at something for, I think they said 6 months, but I think it's more like if you don't look at something for 6 days, you don't need it. Oh, 3 weeks. Wow. We're playing a lot, practicing, and we're booked next Friday and next Saturday, the band, which is really good for us because we need to get out and play so that we can tighten the stuff up. We did do that one gig at Geneva on the Lake a couple weeks ago at Sportsters, and it went great. And we forgot to play half the stuff we were going to play because we're doing everything from I hear music that like this. 3 Men Black said, "Don't report this." Blue Oyster Cult to, country stuff. And we're going to learn. Amarillo by morning, down from San Antonio. Oh, we're doing that ETI, yes, absolutely, man. Extraterrestrial intelligence. Oh, great. We found the I mean, we're doing all kinds of stuff. We're doing everything from all that country to that to I shouldn't give this away. Making a living the old hard way, taking and giving day by day. I dig snow and rain and bright sunshine. Dragging a line, dragging a line. Dragging a line, dragging a line. To stuff like that, old classic rock songs, oldies, country. We're kind of believe it or not, we're doing this. And this, when the other guitar player, the new guitar player Jerry, brought me this song, it's a Bruce Springsteen song that he does with this Dixieland band, and he goes, "This is a great song. It's a great Bruce Springsteen song." I go, "Jerry, did you ever take guitar lessons out of the book?" He goes, "Well, when I was a real little kid, he's 6, he's old, a lot older. He's older than me." He goes, "But I only took like 2 or 3 lessons." He's doing But I heard the captain say, "Pay me my money down, baby, or go to jail. Pay me my money down, pay me my money down, baby, or go to jail. Pay me my money down." That's in the first book of Albert's guitar or Hal Leonard or Mel Bay, whoever you want to think it. That's when you learn the C chord. G, playing it with these chords. Pay me my money down. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my money down. But it's Bruce Springsteen does it with his Dixieland band, and they do a really cool version of it. So I said, I don't care, we'll do it. It's only 2 chords. We do a lot of 2-chord songs. We do I don't sleep awake anymore. Ever since you walked out that door, honey, all you do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. That's the Mavericks did that. But I've been trying to learn as many songs as I can lately, and a 2-chord song, and you learn the words. It's a song. It counts. We're doing You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You're just like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much, hey Count. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby. It's quite alright. I love you, baby. Doing that, doing lots of stuff like that. We want to play in wineries. We want to get these wineries and in some of these places where we're not going to play to a younger crowd, except with maybe this song. Brother, I don't want to take my medicine. 24 years in the gutter again. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. That's the Glorious Sons. Buck Lester, Learn the Flame. I used to play the Flame. I used to play guitar on it. We had a singer that could sing it. In trouble, I'm losing sleep over you. Da, 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 da. Great song. I love that. I love Cheap Trick. I've seen Cheap Trick live probably more than any other band, than maybe Blue Oyster Cult would be the only other one that I've seen more live. I've seen Blue Oyster Cult live many, many, many a moon times. If that's a Neil Young song, I can't really sing Neil Young. The only one we do is Tin soldiers and Nixon's coming. We're finally on our own. Yeah, the Winery Dogs, they're good. Yeah. Good suggestion there. The Winery Dogs. I haven't heard them in a long time. There's some Reservoir Dogs. Little green bag. Looking for some loneliness. feed me back. I don't know what to do about that other than turn the speakers down. I got a friend in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chase now blew away. And I'll be okay. This isn't even plugged in, and it's getting feedback through the mic. Oh, I know what to do. Cut the treble off. Take some of the compression off. Turn the treble back. See if that helps. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Yeah, well, it's working. So. I wanted to do this one song the other day. I wanted to do. I went home with a waitress, like I always do. And the other guitar player goes, "It's." I went home with a waitress, like I always do. He's doing it in D, A, and E, and I'm doing it C, G, and D. But whatever, we'll work it out. I think it's a cooler chord when you do. Then you can go, I guess. But anyway, oh, the Access Channel and cable company, lots of music. I've got like I've said before, I got rid of cable and I got a Fire Stick, Amazon Prime, and they've got tons of music channels on Amazon Prime. But we don't listen to that stuff too much. You know, we're either watching TV or we're just actually listening or playing music. Take your money home in a jar and pretend that you're a big star. Or would you rather get a job? Job is the thing that makes you get out of bed. Work every day until you're dead. Your back is breaking and your brain is numb, but you just can't wait till the weekend comes. And if you don't like the legacy with Rob, probably have to get a job, cause all the monkeys aren't in the zoo. They can't be trained to play guitar too. Some a whole lot better than you. And even if you don't go far, you'll be worse off when you are. At least you're playing the guitar. Then that's a hard one to catch if you haven't worked it out first. bedroom players. Yeah, don't worry. I'm a bedroom player too, buddy. Pooh Ninja. Well, you asked me to be your escort, baby, on graduation day. Well, dear, no, here's what you wrote. You cried too. Your tears are killing me, babe. I think you better straighten up. I just can't understand why did you told. Give me a break. I don't deserve anything, and I'm getting straightened out. Oh, come on now. But you could come in. We were walking around the bend. That was when you were 10. Now then, ha, ha, ha. You hear me laughing, babe? You're smoking. You can see the morning, but I can see the light. Try to let it ride. Would you cry if I told you that I lied? Would you say goodbye if you let it ride? Good afternoon, Dan. What's up? Down to the office. Which means the music room, right? Who put the Benzedrine in Mrs. Johnson's Ovaltine? No. Who put the Benzedrine in Mrs. Johnson's Ovaltine? No, I don't, but I'd like to hear it. Well, I didn't really plan to sit here and play guitar the whole time, but once you get a guitar in your hand, it's hard to put down. It's hard to stop. It's hard to quit. But like I said, I'm still subscribed to all you guys, or most of you guys. Anyway, all the guys that are here. I've dropped all the channels, like all the gear review channels. Anybody that is constantly posting, and I don't mean the little guys, I mean the big guys, because they don't. There's nothing in there for me, really. I mean, there's literally nothing there that really interests me that much. I guess it's Mrs. Murphy who put the Benzedrine in Mrs. Murphy's Ovaltine. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Paddington 50Ps. Well, I'm not going to say no, Kev, but I don't want you to waste your money just sending them here. I mean, obviously, we're not going to spend them, but you sent 4. I could make a little display thing for them, and I might actually do that. But I mean, I don't want you to waste just throw your money away. They probably cost more to send than they are, and I don't have money right now. We're Sherlock Holmes. We're oh yeah, the Paddingtons on the yeah, right. Now, Sherlock Holmes would be cool. Yeah, that would be kind of cool, but I mean that's totally up to you. We don't have a lot of money right now. We're just trying to keep it together. There are expenses for things that we did not foresee coming that just nitpick at you that you have to reorder these supplies every month, and they're silly little medical things that you can't go to the drugstore to get because you could just never afford to do it that way. You have to order it online. You have to order it in bulk, or you would just never be able to afford to do it. Things like gauze, long handled Q-tips. You got to have long handled Q-tips. We can't use the short ones because they could get danger. I don't want to get into explaining that too much, but I don't have any way to really reciprocate right now. When things get better for us, I will. As a matter of fact, when the financial state is a little better, I might be giving some things away. I don't know how far I'd be willing to send them. Small things I would send abroad, but there's some other stuff that it just depends. And I've got some things that I need to do. I've got a set of tele pickups I probably should install into one of my Telecasters. It's going to be that white one, the white one right there. I ended up with all these Telecasters. I don't even know how. I did get, though, I have been playing the Les Paul a little bit, which is, you know. Been playing it. Even that was on mostly that Amarillo by Morning this morning that I did. And literally I learned that song. I found it. I was like I said, I was listening to Good Run of Bad Luck by Clint Black. Then Amarillo and I wanted to do it. And I'm thinking, there's quite a bit to this song. And then I saw over on the side, I saw Amarillo by Morning, George Strait, and I clicked on that. And I just went, oh man, I love this song. And I listened to it a couple times and downloaded the lyric sheet. And after reading the lyrics like twice, I knew the lyrics. I've always been really good at that, at remembering lyrics, because most lyrics aren't too involved. And if you can remember like the lyrics to the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald or some of the other songs that I do, then, the lyrics to a song like that are not that tough, 2 or 3 verses. And I figured out that little lead part, found a drum beat for it, and put the drum beat down first, then played the acoustic, then played the bass, then played the Les Paul on a track just real clean, and then did that little fiddle part, and sang it. And like I sang it, I sang the last verse twice because I didn't like the way it came out the first time. So I deleted it and recorded it again and said, good enough. I'm not gonna waste a whole bunch of time. And then, like I said, I just took a bunch of B-roll footage of, not us playing or anything, just B-roll footage of off my camera stuff off the computer, and loaded it in there. And I didn't even edit it that much. I just chopped, like, a lot of those clips. I had to chop them in half because they were twice as long, and I just wanted little short clips. But there wasn't any of me actually playing. I thought of doing a video of showing how I record, but who cares? Nobody cares, really. You every one of you guys know how to record. So that, no big deal there. Unless you're doing something. The edits on that weren't smooth. That was just from here to here to here, throw a bunch of clips together. Other edits, the edits where I actually make an effort, you can tell, and I wouldn't exactly say they're smooth. Wouldn't say they're that good, but thank you. Yes, thanks for watching, How many of you guys have run into that? Yeah, editing is the hardest part. But actually, editing in the DAW is the hardest part for me. If that's why I don't spend a whole lot of time on it, because you just get carried away and you're never satisfied. And usually I've learned that my first take is usually the one that is going to work. And the more I try to retake it, the more gummed up it gets. So I don't spend a lot of time. I throw things together. I watch these other guys, and they like Joe Wentz. He'll do his live thing where he's playing, and I can't do that. I can't. I could turn music on in the background here that you could hear and play it, but it'd probably sound like crap over a live stream. I don't have the equipment for that. Then now my Zoom camera, all of a sudden Windows 10 won't recognize the movie format that Zoom uses on my new laptop. So I downloaded Filmora, the free version. And Filmora is great, but until you pay for it, they leave this big ass ugly watermark. I'm not even talking about like an opaque or kind of transparent watermark. It's this big freaking banner across the bottom, Filmora. And it's like, really? And they want, like, I can't remember, but it was more money monthly than I can possibly pay right now. $121,000 words. No thanks. Jeez. Jesus, Buck, I don't even know where YouTube Edit is. Is that in the new beta studio? Yes, it is, because I watched videos about it, and I actually looked at it, and I didn't try to do it. The old YouTube editor I used to use, and then they did away with it in Studio Classic, and they did away with it. they took it away. And so then, I was left with either just going straight, uploading straight from the camera or using Windows Movie Maker or something like that. And I used Movie Maker up until my laptop. Windows won't recognize my Zoom camera anymore. So I've got a couple other things. I've got a Dell. There's an editor that Dell provides. Studio Classic. Huh. I thought they did away with their editor. But at any rate, I'm not going to get too carried away with video editing. If I want to do anything, I want to make the music end of it sound better. So, even if you're just uploading the track to anything, as long as the track would sound good. And the first thing that I will invest in is an updated DAW, because mine is 10 years old. Still works. It could work a lot better if I had something a lot better. So that being said, oh, went down instead of up. Editing or proofreading, yeah, 121,000 words sounds like a proofread to me. Oh, you know what? Never even thought of it. Hey, all that guitar playing at the beginning, that's just looking for a copyright claim. All right, Buck. Hey, good to see you, buddy. Hang in there. Hope you enjoy the new place. Get your music room together. Post some videos. All right. See you later, Pooh. Hey, Spike, you never even said hello. You just said goodbye. Nobody ever really love me good. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. John Lennon's favorite verse. I guess nobody oobly gaga waba goobly. So yep, that's just, playing anything really other than just going. Is a copyright claim, no matter what you do. But there's just too many tricks to YouTube to be able to really do it and not get those. You got to pay too many fees and get too much licensing and too much stuff. It's stuff that I'm never going to do. Why is that? Why is that, Kevin? And I want to hear this because good. I hope they can't prove anything. Because I'll tell you what, the copyright claims that I get are from some of these off-the-wall publishers that I've never heard of. And, I know that wasn't the publisher when I bought the album. Oh, that's right. They did. Yeah, those idiots. What idiots. Can you imagine how much music got lost? And I've seen a couple guys' videos on YouTube of guys talking about it. Guys like, Neil Young and people like that talking about it's all gone. Now, there were a couple of them. Who's the one? They took all their stuff. There was somebody, I can't remember who it was. Somebody, they took all their stuff. They got their stuff and took it out of there, and they've still got it. And they were the smart ones. It wasn't who you would expect either. I can't remember who it was. If it was Tom Petty or who it was. No, it wasn't Jimmy Page. It was somebody else. But they went in and they took all their stuff, and when they left, they took everything. No, wasn't Billy Corgan. It was somebody really big, really huge. I can't remember. Who was I watching? I can't think of who it was, and it was just not too long ago that I was watching that. Didn't have anything to do with Randy Bachman. Too busy with NWA. You mean National Wrestling Alliance? Really? Wow. Tell her I got that lick. Jim Cornette, I know him. I watch a channel when there are big fights on MMA called the MMA Holes. Check them out. And the guy does live reaction to the fights. So he'll get the pay-per-view. He doesn't show it, but he does live reaction to the pay-per-view with a lot of action going on his channel. And like the Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal fight the other night, I watched that whole show. It was like a 6-hour show. I watched the whole thing that whole Saturday night because like they didn't fight till freaking midnight. But he does live reaction to the big fights, and there's one coming up tonight, I think. It's the MMA Holes. And they're very entertaining, and he calls the fights really good. And 9 times out of 10, you know, him and his girlfriend, who is also a huge fight fan and knows a lot about MMA, he always loses to her. She always picks the winners in all these big fights, and he's always like, you think he would do better, but he doesn't. I want to see Tyson Fury fight Stipe Miocic, the MMA heavyweight champ. Tyson Fury, I thought he said he accepted a fight. No, I've not heard of the Cornette channel. I like MMA better than wrestling. I used to like wrestling years ago when it was Ric Flair and the Andersons, Ole and Arn Anderson, and who was the big guy? Arn has a channel. I thought Arn Anderson would be dead. I'm pretty sure Ole Anderson is dead. There was Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Ric Flair, Lex Luger, Barry, big cowboy guy, Barry Windham, Tommy Rich, all those guys. All them guys. That was a long time ago. He's not on about today bad wrestling. He hating Trump. Yeah, I wasted the day yesterday watching those damn impeachment hearings. You know what? Screw them all. Screw them all. all a bunch of clowns, a freaking bunch of idiots. They're just letting the country just fall away. Just let it fall away. We don't care. They've all got their own agendas. They're a bunch of jerks. Both sides. Instead of crossing the aisle, I hope they all trip in the aisle and bump their head. Tully was on pay-per-view. Wow, so them guys are still at it. That's amazing. That's literally amazing. Well, all right, we've been on here for 58 minutes. We'll give it another minute. Thanks, everybody, for commenting, watching the videos, keeping an eye on the channel. Hope to stick around, be around for a while. Yeah, Kev, you could do that. I will definitely check them out. I don't know how much of it I'll watch, but initially I'll look at it, and who knows, it might be something I get into again and kill some boredom. The winter's here, so spending more and more time. We went like from a 90-degree day in October to 23 degrees yesterday. And today it's in the 30s, which isn't a whole lot better, but my God, really? Jeez, oh man. Unbelievable. But you guys, Kevin, Buck, Pooh Ninja, Mr. B, Moot, John Landino, Kim, everybody that stopped by, Dan, the old man, Ron, everybody that stopped by, Spike, everybody that stopped by, thanks for stopping by. I'll never be good, Kim. I'll just be, nah. It's all right, right? All right, everybody. Max Mecker. Hey, thanks for chiming in there, Max. Hit the thumbs up if you can, and I'll catch you guys all in the next stream.